militarized bad guys are still on Pandora in the sequel, trying to make a profit on the moon's vital natural resources. Indeed, an image was recently released of a lab facility used by the RDA, and there was also an image teasing a gun battle on the moon Pandora. Avatar 2, of course, doesn't just return to the same conflict as the original film. It brings things to a whole new level by introducing the underwater kingdom and loads of seagoing hardware. It remains to be seen how Falco's new character fits into the action in Avatar 2, but it's safe to say she is not on Pandora to communicate with nature or make friends with the Na'vi. Universal Pictures is plotting the end of the main Fast and Furious franchise with a two-part finale, with Justin Lin returning to direct Fast 10 and Fast 11. The last few years have seen the Fast and Furious become one of the world's biggest movie franchises. Vin Diesel's action franchise's upwards trajectory began with Fast 5, and the movies have been unstoppable box office hits ever since. The popularity even has helped get spin-offs and an animated TV show off the ground. The future plan for the main Fast and Furious franchise to end with these next two movies, but there's no doubt that the larger universe will continue on. Dwayne Johnson has confirmed Hobbs & Shaw 2 is in development and an all-female spin-off has been discussed. Still, these upcoming movies could be the last time that Dom or other franchise mainstays appear, so hopefully Fast and Furious crafts a satisfying ending for the main story. The Fast and Furious 9 was slated to debut in theaters this year, but it was delayed until 2021 due to COVID-19. The next installment is set to include some big changes, such as John Cena playing Dominic Toretto's brother, and will include Han's return. F9 is also confirmed to do what most fans have been calling for and take the story to space. By the way, there are rumors that Tom Holland is currently in talks with Vin Diesel for an appearance in the double finale of Fast and Furious 10 and 11. What would you think about a Spider-Man appearance in the franchise? Write it down in the comments. The Meg 2 will be directed by Ben Wheatley, who most recently directed Netflix's Rebecca remake. Jason Statham and much of the main cast are expected to return in the sequel. John and Eric Hober, who co-wrote the first film with Dean Georgaris, wrote the most recent draft of the script, working off the original draft by Georgaris. Warner Brothers is eyeing Transformers star Isabel Moner and singer-songwriter Leslie Grace for the role of Cyclone in the upcoming superhero film Black Adam. Cyclone, otherwise known as Maxine Hunkel, first appeared in 1996 as the daughter of comical Golden Age hero Abigail Ma Hunkel, better known as Red Cyclone. Unlike her grandma, Maxine has superpowers, granting her the ability to manipulate wind and fly. Cyclone has a bubbly and enthusiastic personality and is famously quite the chatterbox. Black Adam's Justice Society is slightly trimmed down, with Cyclone likely filling the role of Hawkgirl. Ghostbusters Afterlife's release date is delayed 3 months to June 2021. The upcoming sequel, which is set in the same continuity as the first two Ghostbusters movies, entered 2020 as one of the year's most anticipated films. With Jason Reitman, son of Ghostbusters helmsman Ivan Reitman, calling the shots on a new installment, there was much excitement to see how this new film could continue the story while also honoring what came before. Reshoots on Zack Snyder's Justice League is currently underway with Ben Affleck and Ray Fisher. It will also feature more of Joe Manganiello's Deathstroke, as it's been reported he's suiting up for reshoots by Collider. The actor, who appears in a post-credit scene of the 2017 film, will now be featured more as the iconic DC villain. Manganiello has recently been seen sporting blondish hair, similar to how he looked in the 2017 version of Justice League. While it won't be in the cinemas, the Snyder Cut will be released on HBO Max in a 4-episode format at some point in 2021. Because of the fanbase's passionate movement, Snyder will now get to complete the film on his terms and show his real plans for DC Comics' most beloved team on screen. Reshoots have just recently begun as actors from the original production are reprising their respective DC characters. As of late, it was revealed that Jared Leto is also joining the Snyder Cut as he'll be reprising the role of the Joker from Suicide Squad. But it appears that the presence of multiple DC villains isn't stopping with the Clown Prince of Crime. Though it's set to release on December 22, 2021, Sherlock Holmes 3 is being put on hold indefinitely, according to director Dexter Fletcher. The first two films, Sherlock Holmes and Sherlock Holmes: A Game of Shadows, starred Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law as the inseparable duo Holmes and Watson. Both films earned respectable returns, but received decidedly mixed reviews by critics. The third film is still shrouded in mystery despite being in development since the last movie's release in 2011. What we do know is that it will be set, at least in part, in Old West San Francisco and focus on the relationship between Holmes and Watson. Now, Deadline is reporting that Michael B. Jordan will in fact direct Creed 3. This film would mark the actor's directorial debut, and Jordan will obviously reprise his role as Adonis Creed. This comes after a year of hints and rumors that Jordan would sit in the director's chair for the third film in the franchise. However, Warner Bros. Has yet to officially announce Jordan as the director. Shazam! Fury of the Gods is reportedly casting 3 actors to play a new evil trio in the upcoming DCEU movie. According to the Illuminati, cast listings from Shazam! Fury of the Gods include 3 mysterious sisters who will most likely serve as the new enemies of the Shazam family. The cast listing only alludes to the trio as the sisters, and does not detail much information about their roles. The ages of the sisters have, however, been confirmed to differ substantially. While the youngest sister will be around 17 years old, the 2 older ones will be in their 40s and 50s, 60s respectively. Zendaya has been suggested as the prototype for the youngest sister. Halle Berry, Eva Green serves as the template for the middle sister, and Helen Mirren as the archetype for the eldest sister. Tom Holland's version of Nathan Drake for the upcoming Uncharted movie looks completely different than the video game counterpart, and that's a good thing. The Sony film has given the public its first look at the 24-year-old actor and character for the movie, set to release in July 2021. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.